So, hello everybody, this is the first play, Lactose versus the Gut, by Nicholas Illuminatiles. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing that. Our play begins with Tony and Polly standing as Fabrizio appears. Dim-lit traditional restaurant. There is a lot of performative hugging and backslapping. Polly is sweating profusely through a silk suit.
Antonio, you say you bring the big muscle from Jersey. In Napoli, we call this un turista, a tourist.
Paulie's good people, Fabrizio. He's just not used to the humidity.
They say. A waiter appears immediately. Fabrizio doesn't even look at the menu.
No menus, we eat the penne alla panna. The cream is from the farm this morning. If you eat this in America, it is, how you say, dog shit.
Sounds perfect. Tours.
Polly's eyes go wide. He glances at Tony, who is already diving into the focaccia.
Mother of pearl, pure cream. If I eat this, the police are going to start a riot. I mean, people sitting in my generation, World War II. This is a non-symbolical disaster.
The waiter arrives. The pasta is glistening with heavy white cream. Tony dives in. Polly stares at his plate like it's a timed explosive.
So, the car contract. My associates, they say your price is un po' caro, expensive. But they were stupid Italians, eh?
I don't think anybody's stupid, fam. I think logistics cost money.
If I don't eat this, I'm disrespecting Fabrizio. Tony's already busting my balls about the humanity. If I do eat this, my whole night goes to drama in the coastal area. My Yaku's gonna have a full-scale systematic line. I'm boxed in.
Polly takes a massive, desperate bite. He winces, clutching his jaw.
Logistics, or the Jersey tax.
Polly suddenly drops his fork. It clatters loudly against the china. Everyone stops. Fabrizio stares at Polly.
Excuse me, it looks delicious, Fabrizio, really, but can I get some macaroni and gravy instead?
Uvas, grapes.
No, gravy, gravy.
Gravy, like the sauce for the meat. Uvas, grapes.
No grapes, no uvas, gravy. The sauce, tomato sauce, the macaroni and tomato sauce.
Paulie, what are you doing?
The silence at the table is deafening. Fabrizio slowly puts down his wine glass. Tony's eyes are fixed on Polly, who is currently turning a shade of gray and green.
Gravy. You're asking for gravy in the middle of Naples.
The rest of it, see, it's just my stomach. It's doing a number. It's the mucosa.
Shut up. Stand up. Fabrizio, excuse us for a moment. He's a mid-level management guy. He's got a lot of baggage.
In Napoli, we say a man who cannot eat the cream, he's like a child. Maybe I order him a glass of milk instead.
Tony's jaw twitches. He grabs Polly by the elbow hard and yanks him toward the back exit.
Watch it, Tom. Watch the suit. It's silk.
The air is thick. Tony shoves Polly against the brick wall. Polly immediately hunches over, clutching his knees.
What the hell is wrong with you? I'm 10 minutes away from making a deal and you're asking for tomato sauce? You're making us look like the bones.
Tom, listen. The cream. I'm dying over it. I can feel the automatic pressure. Tom, I'm leaking.
I don't want to hear about your silly little bullshit. I want you back at that table, laughing at his jokes, and eating that pasta like it's the best thing you ever put in your fucking mouth. It's about formality, Paulie.
I can't. I have a systematic response. My head is foggy. I can't see straight, Tom.
You listen to me. You go back in there, you apologize to Fabrizio, and you finish that plate. If you don't, you're staying in Italy. You understand me?
Tom, please. I need the fish to do. Just 5 minutes.
Go. 5 minutes. Then you come back and you act like a man.
Authentic bathroom, meaning it is a dimly lit, grimy hole in the wall with a flickering light. Polly bursts in and kicks the door shut. He looks in the cracked mirror. He looks terrible.
Look at you. You're a disgrace. Your gut barriers breathe, your gout crew screaming, your highness up. It names like a rat. The lactose is fermenting, and I can feel the gas, the acidity. It's burning the lining. Almost forget about it. The family's farm is hard.
Paulie, Fabrizio's getting impatient. He's talking about how Americans are buffoons.
One minute, Tone. I'm handling the situation.
Polly looks at the toilet. It is a literal hole in the floor. No seat, no comfort.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What is this? The Middle Ages? I can't do this.
Your friend. It's okay? Or maybe the Jersey hustle is really just agitated?
He's fine, Fabrizio. He had a bad claim in Newark before we jumped the flight. Now let's talk about the logistics. The shipping rates.
I don't talk business with a man whose associate is crying in the toilet. Happily, we trust the man's stomach just as much as his word.
Inside the bathroom, a loud, violent thud is heard, followed by Polly groaning in agony.
Paulie, get out here now!
Take the wall. The parents told me going. It's a full joke break. I can't stop the flow.
He's just very passionate about his health.
Call me when you can find a man who can finish his dinner, Antonio.
Tony stands in the alley, alone, as the deal walks away. Polly rushes out of the bathroom, attempting to reconcile business.
Tone. Where's Fabrizio, bro?
Where do you think you went, you fucking idiot? You left millions on the table.
End of play.
The sponge cake left untouched by Miriam Kahn. Scene 1, the Royal Palace. Dinner is getting ready by the household staff. Mother and father are yet to come in. The siblings are waiting. Eleanor looks up from a book.
But you're so grand and travel around, don't you think? Why would anyone want to leave something so divine? There is so much at the tip of our fingers. Anything we may desire may be received in seconds. But there's no beauty in seeing the world. Imagine all the places you could set yourself out to see rather than what? You are unbelievable. What does it matter what beauty there is?
Jeez, Clara, do you ever think you could manage not be so self-entitled for once in your life? Gosh, you make me so.
First off, just stop with the bickering. It's just pointless.
The parents enter the room and then take a seat.
Bickering? What seems to be the matter?
Nothing, Mother.
Very well then.
Army and Alexander are going to arrive shortly.
Hopefully, not for a while now. However, the best thing is that parents won't come along. They all run their mouths around too much. Thankfully, nothing has been too serious as of yet. We would have been ruined.
Thomas.
Mother, you know very well I'm a man of my word. But I would have to agree. They can never keep their mouth shut. I even say, even worse than clever, which is surprising, I know.
I will not be making you for that.
Though, why do we need to care so much about what society has to say?
Please do say you are joking.
Eleanor is about to respond, but the food arrives. Scene 2. Andre, who is part of the household staff, starts to bring in the food. There are many courses. Everything seems to look perfect.
My lord and lady, here is the coronation chicken, duck, and peanut sponge cake. I've tasted them, and they all seem to be perfectly well.
Thank you, Andre.
Well, I am finished. Let's continue this conversation elsewhere.
Yes, I'm quite sorry.
It is quite good. The chef has outdone themselves this time around, I have to say.
Yes, it is all delightful. I think we've got the best chef in the kingdom.
Eleanor decides to try the peanut sponge cake.
Yes, it's quite splendid.
Dear, please speak up. It is impolite.
Eleanor nods, feels as if she can't speak for a moment, and puts her hand to her throat, trying to sense why she's having discomfort.
You were just speaking moments ago. Why are you suddenly quiet?
If I remember correctly, you just complained about what our sister was saying.
I do not wish to speak to you.
Eleanor continues holding her hand on her throat, then starts to cough.
Eleanor, are you alright? This is quite unusual. The food isn't that bad.
Yes, indeed. You really have to do this right now.
I'm fine. Everything is quite delicious. Just
Maybe it's the cold. Anyone seems to be catching one of those these days.
I have been able to afford to get a cold.
Right, because you're so busy. Oh, of course someone will try to kill us. See, this is why I don't even want to be part of this air. I don't want to have anything to do with this.
Henry gets up and backs away and points towards the cake.
I think she's been bewitched. How has Andre eaten it and it's perfectly fine? But she is probably cursed because of all of the dreams she has. We are done for.
No, I'm fine. Everyone stop panicking. And don't speak so ill about your sister. Those dreams aren't a curse. They're simply unrealistic.
Like, can it be easily spread?
They all start talking over one another.
I know.
Everyone enough!
Blackout. Scene 3. Mia and Alexander walk in when there's tons of tension.
We have arrived! We've also brought these truffles. They're absolutely heavenly. You must try them.
What in the world's going on? Why, Elder Eleanor, why on earth do you look like you've seen a ghost?
Oh, we were waiting for you.
Yes, see, Eleanor has been feeling very tired lately, so we will sort things out and help bring her to her room.
While they do that, I'll keep you company.
And please, y'all beg, no more sweets.
Me and Alexander look at each other with questionable faces.
All right, then.
Eleanor, Henry, and the parents go to Eleanor's room.
What is the matter with you? Eleanor, you know this is for our family. You are putting us at a risk.
Isn't that a bit much? I mean,
Silence. Also, that talk about you not wanting to be in, that is unacceptable. We all did what we had to without giving it another thought. I am disappointed in you, son.
Henry opens his mouth to speak, but then decides to shut it again.
Eleanor, I have a decision as king for this family. We must send you to personal confinement.
Eleanor attempts to shake her head no, but cannot speak.
Well, we can't have our family fall apart.
I
Just looks at the floor and decides to say nothing.
I am not sure if we can even provide help. I mean, what if they think we're insane? This is definitely not something that is normal, to say the least.
They all leave the room with Eleanor locked in. Eleanor just slumps in front of her door and looks out the window. She starts feeling very lightheaded and out of breath. She starts to wheeze. She tries to go towards the door and open the handle, but physically can't. She collapses to the floor.
There you all are. That took an awful while. I was getting rather bored. There isn't much great gossip these days.
So was I. I was looking forward to eating sponge cake.
Yes, well, trust me, it is not refined for your tastes.
There's an awkward silence, while the family decides to eat the rest of the meal in silence.
Henry, are you not going to speak up? You usually never stay quiet with those comments of yours. Do you finally have nothing to say?
well, there's no reason for me to engage in that reason, no.
I think we all are just very tired. I think it would be best to get some rest. Don't you all agree?
Yes, I am exhausted.
Well, we best be on our way as well then, I suppose. We do have a ball to attend to tomorrow. Scene 4. Mia and Alexander have left. The rest of the family is still at the table.
Clara, were you able to distract them?
I mean, I suppose they were asking an awful lot of questions, though.
There isn't much we can do at this point, but to keep things going the way they are, if that is the case. People will not notice if we make up some excuse.
Well, let's hope they didn't find out about anything. They are very clever, which is unfortunate.
Well, I admit what I said. I think I'm gonna get some shot.
Yes, I also need my beauty sleep.
Well, we will all see you in the morning. Hopefully things will have been fine by then.
Eleanor's book falls to the floor, which makes them all give a look to each other, but decide that it's nothing and shrug it off. They all get up to leave, leaving the sponge cake untouched, not knowing what happened to Eleanor, and they never will. End of play.
The next play is Until the Last Breath by Jacob Cruzville. Diagnosis: dim light, a medical office. Leia sits across from the doctor.
The test came back positive.
For what?
Latent tuberculosis?
But I feel fine.
I know, that's usually how this works.
So I'm not sick?
Not actively. Right now your body is keeping it under control. But I still recommend treatment. Latent TB can become active later.
Later? Like, years from now?
Sometimes.
Then I'll deal with it later.
Lights rise again. Same room, colder now. Leia coughs hard.
How long has this been going on?
A few weeks. I thought it was a cold.
Fever, fatigue,
Sometimes.
weight loss?
A little.
It's active.
What?
Your immune system isn't containing it anymore.
But I didn't do anything.
Sometimes it doesn't take anything. You'll need to be isolated
For how long?
until it's under control.
If it's not,
The doctor hesitates. Doesn't answer directly. Blackout. Scene 2, the wall. Lights rise on 2 small isolation rooms separated by a thin wall. Leia sits alone.
it's temporary.
A knock comes from the other side of the wall.
Hey, you okay over there?
I'm fine.
Yeah. Same.
Who is that?
Israel.
Leia.
First time here?
Yeah,
You stop counting the days after a while.
that's depressing. How long have you been here?
Long enough.
They told me years ago I had latent TB. Said it wasn't serious.
Same.
So, what changed?
Your immune system held it back till it couldn't anymore.
No. They told me that part,
Yeah. They don't really tell you the other part.
which is
That it doesn't take much for them to fall apart.
this doesn't feel real.
I know.
She sits on the floor, back against the wall.
I keep thinking I missed signs.
You didn't.
So now what?
Now your body tries again,
And if it doesn't?
and it spreads.
I don't want to be here.
I know.
Light shift. 2 doctors appear dimly behind them.
Containment is failing.
The material is spreading.
We're losing control.
Lights shift back to Leia and Israel. Leia sits with her back against the wall.
I don't want to do this alone.
You're not.
Israel sits against the same wall on the opposite side. Scene 3, time passing. Lights come up slowly, same divided space. The wall remains center stage. Leia is sitting on the floor now. She looks weaker, a blanket wrapped around her shoulders. The room feels colder than before. A soft light shift. Time has passed as it's now been a month later. Leia coughs slower and heavier now.
You still there?
Yeah.
I didn't hear you earlier.
I was sleeping.
That's new.
Yeah. I get tired now.
Me too.
Leia coughs hard.
I tried to stand earlier. Didn't really work.
Still gotta try.
Why?
I don't know. Just don't stop.
Lights shift slightly. The doctors appear again in the dim space that separated them.
The bacterial load is increasing.
The immune response is collapsing.
Lights return to Leia and Israel.
Do you ever think about before?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the last day I felt normal.
I remember.
Do you think we're going to get better?
I don't know.
I think I already know.
Don't say that.
Why not?
Because just don't.
Another light shift. Time passes again. It's now been 2 weeks later. Leia is now lying down, barely moving.
Israel?
No answer at first.
Israel?
I'm here.
Relief, small but real.
I can't really feel my hands.
Silence. He doesn't know what to say.
You're just tired.
Don't go anywhere.
I won't.
Scene 4, the last breath. Light rises dimly. Leia struggles to breathe. Leia sits against the wall. Israel sits against the wall.
Israel,
Yeah.
are you awake?
Yeah.
It hurts more today,
Where?
everywhere.
Do you want me to call someone?
No. Very no. I keep thinking about how I felt fine. How something could live inside me that long. And I never knew.
Don't do that to yourself.
No. Listen. That's the part that scares me most.
Leia.
What?
No, stay with me.
He puts a hand against the wall.
Leia.
No answer.
Leia.
I'm tired. It's scared.
He hits the wall once. Not dramatic, but desperate.
I know.
Silence. Israel breaks through the wall. This should be simple on stage, not elaborate, just enough so the audience feels the crossing. He reaches Leia's side and drops to the floor beside her. He's trying to keep his voice steady, but it's breaking.
I'm here.
A weak breath from her, almost a smile.
You came over. I can finally see you.
He holds her closer.
Don't let go.
I won't.
Silence. Her breath is shallow now.
Israel,
Yeah.
This is the first time she says this plainly.
I know.
stay.
I'm here.
It's over.
Israel does not move for a while. When he finally speaks, it's after the silence has already done most of the work.
You were the first person who made this room feel less like dying. You were the only part that didn't disappear.
Light shifts slowly. Time passes without fully blacking out. Leia remains in his arms, but the stage changes around.
The illness did not leave him untouched. It stayed in his lungs, in his memory, in the shape of everything that came after.
You returned to medicine because of her, not to change every ending, but because of what she left behind.
You could not save Leia, but you never stopped answering the question her life left behind.
Israel looks down at her one last time.
I'm so sorry.
End of play.
The Whisper. Scene 1, late afternoon. A respectable household in a small village in the late 1800s. Most of the play takes place in the living room and garden. A front window faces the street and porch. The garden just outside the house, on a bench beneath a tree, Anna sits alone, holding a faded, old-looking ribbon, trying not to cry. After a moment, Alexei appears hesitantly at the gate.
Anna?
You should not be here.
I know.
Then why are you?
Alexei awkwardly approaches her.
I saw you from the road.
And
And it looks as though the earth has opened beneath you.
that is not a reason to stop.
No. But it is a reason to ask whether you are well.
I'm well enough.
You are crying.
People do that.
Not usually they're trying not to be caught.
It was my father's ribbon.
What?
This,
Her hand shakes, holding the ribbon.
he used to tie my hair with it when I was little. I found it in the attic today. I thought I'd grown used to his absence.
No one ever truly does. We quietly wait until you think you're alright.
Anna lets out a broken laugh through the tears.
You speak of grief as though you know much of it.
I know enough.
The ribbon slips from her hand and falls to the ground. Alexei bends, picks it up, and holds it out to her.
Thank you.
She takes it, but her hands shake. Alexei hesitates, then very gently places a hand on her shoulder, and for one brief moment draws her into a respectful, awkward hug. She does not fully return it, but she does not pull away either. At the edge of the garden, unseen by them, Olga appears. She stops dead, and with a shocking look on her face, evaluates the hug. Alexei immediately steps back.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that.
There's nothing to forgive.
There is. If someone saw.
And let the village choke on it.
Anna turns and hurries towards the house. Alexei stays behind for a moment, at unease, and then leaves through the gate. Olga watches the empty garden.
Girl unmarried, in her mother's garden, held by a man. This is dangerous to the name and reputation of this household. One wrong moment is all the village needs to gossip about an unmarried girl.
End of scene 1. Scene 2, nighttime. Catherine is folding linens very carefully in the living room. The room is organized to such a degree that it is hard to feel comfortable in the tiny space. Olga has been standing there a while, looking uncomfortable and wishing she had an excuse to stay.
You've been standing there in silence for a while, Olga. You must have brought me something of welcome.
I would have rather not.
But you have.
I thought it would be better if you received this from me rather than from someone in the village before the sun went down.
Catherine sets the linen down slowly.
I'm all ears.
I saw Anna in your garden today as I was walking by your gate.
Go ahead.
Anna wasn't alone.
Catherine freezes.
With whom?
Alexei.
Catherine's expression becomes tense as she is silent.
Anna was crying. He was standing beside her. He placed something in her hand and he held her.
He held her.
I did not come to sugarcoat the story. I can let her mother know what is seen from her gate.
A mother should not learn this from neighbors.
No, you should not.
Did she at least resist him?
Not that I could tell from the distance.
And he touched her, openly, exposed to the world.
Openly enough to be remembered.
Catherine stands up.
An unmarried daughter cannot be seen in such a way.
Not now.
Not at all. Not any way. Not at any price.
The village won't give her innocence when they can trace suspicion.
The village does not matter to me.
No.
Catherine doesn't answer.
Your first daughters never acted as carelessly as Anna.
No, they conducted themselves differently.
Therefore, I came. The first daughters set examples of how the other daughters of the house will conduct themselves.
Catherine is becoming increasingly infuriated.
Call Anna inside.
Should I say?
No, you have done enough.
I'm afraid I've been mistaken.
You do not pray for something that is harmless.
Olga bows and exits. Catherine waits until she's behind to take a deep, controlled breath.
Anna,
End of scene 2. Scene 3. Same room, moments later. Anna enters. She is composed but hesitates. She is itching her skin.
You called for me?
where were you this afternoon?
In the garden.
With whom?
Alexei passed by.
And stopped? And spoke to you? And touched you?
Anna quickly attempts to hide her itching.
I was crying and he wanted to make sure I was okay.
That is not an excuse. Do you understand what you're doing to this family?
Anna freezes.
What do you mean?
Answer me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
I don't understand.
Go ahead. Stand here as long as you want and act as if you have no guilt.
I haven't done anything.
Enough has happened to travel from person to person.
Only because people like Olga can't wait to see something to sugarcoat.
Watch your voice.
You hear only one whisper and immediately turn it into judgment without even asking me whether I'm okay or why I was crying.
Judgments maintain your safety. I am protecting you.
You're hurting me and calling this protection? From what? Being seen?
Being spoken of.
So this isn't about the truth.
No, it is about what people will believe.
So I'm guilty because I was seen with someone.
You are guilty because you've given others a reason to speak of this family.
Because of me?
Because of your negligence.
But nothing happened.
That is irrelevant.
Then what is relevant?
That they can think it happened.
Whose dignity is this even for?
It is for the family's dignity. You are the family's name.
So that is all I am to you.
You do understand that your actions reflect the household you come from.
That's why I'm not allowed to behave freely
family is built upon order, not foolish actions.
This house was never really for me.
Go to your room.
No, not this time.
Stop disobeying me.
Catherine steps towards Anna sharply, grabs her wrist.
Stop! Why are you doing this to me?
As Anna tries to pull away, Catherine lets go. Anna begins crying as she looks at her skin becoming red. They are looking straight at each other. There is nothing to reestablish, no apologies. Lights dim slightly. Olga is outside the window, partially in shadow. She is standing still, only watching, as if she was waiting for the next sign, the next inappropriate act, the next threatening act, the next action to report. End of play.
The house within. Scene 1. Lights dim. A distant hum fills the stage. The outline of a large, decaying house appears. A long hallway stretches into darkness, lined with doors.
I have been with her throughout her entire life. I carry every memory she has, every fear that haunts her, and every name she has ever cherished. My purpose is to protect her, to keep her safe and intact. Yet now, I sense that something is off. Something is creeping in, slowly spreading.
Lights flicker. Enter Eleanor, slowly and cautiously. She runs her hand along the wall as if grounding herself.
Hello? Is someone there?
Faint whispers begin.
Lord, don't trust it. Something's wrong.
I must be worn out. It's just the house settling, right?
You walked through this hallway before, Eleanor. Every door is yours.
She looks at the doors. Labels appear faintly. Childhood, wedding day, Robert, home.
I remember these. I do.
She reaches toward a door labeled Robert. Before she can touch it, enter the watchers, silent, cloaked figures standing in the corners.
Oh, I didn't hear you come in.
We've always been here.
You're safe.
The whispers grow slightly louder.
Not safe. They're watching. Don't open it.
Stop, please. Just stop.
Ignore them. They're on signal. They come and go.
The hallway shifts slightly. The door Eleanor was reaching for flickers.
Wait, was that always there?
Enter the caretakers from the shadows.
Alert detected. Irregular activity. Potential threat identified.
Threat? What threat? I'm just trying to remember.
Memory access unstable. Possible contamination.
Contamination? That's ridiculous. That's my husband's name.
He's gone. You forgot. You'll forget everything.
No, I didn't forget. I just need a second.
Something is triggering the system. Defense responses are activated.
Signals are increasing. Too many signals.
Action required.
The caretaker stepped forward toward the Robert door.
Wait, what are you doing?
Removing threat.
That's not a threat. That's my life.
Pain associated. Instability detected. Conclusion. Eliminate.
Stop!
Eleanor runs toward them, but is blocked.
You can't just take that. That's mine.
Too late. It's breaking. You're breaking.
The signals are spreading. We can't contain it.
I'm trying to hold everything together, but the defenses, they don't know what to protect anymore.
The hallway distorts. The bridges flicker.
Please, just let me remember him.
The caretakers pause briefly, then continue destroying the door.
Threat persists. Continue removal.
The door collapses. Darkness behind it. Silence. Then,
What was I looking for?
Something important.
lights dim further. The hallway stretches longer, emptier.
And something is being lost.
Blackout. Scene 2. Lights rise. The hallway is longer, dimmer. Where a door once stood is now an empty splintered frame. A torn label lies on the ground. Eleanor stands in front of it, holding the label.
I was looking for something.
Eleanor turns the label over in her hands.
This means something. I know it does.
You don't need it.
That's not true.
It hurt me.
So that doesn't mean it should be gone.
The floor creaks. The hallway shifts slightly.
Why does everything feel off?
I'm stabilizing.
It doesn't feel stable.
The watchers stand nearby, one still, composed, the other restless, shifting slightly.
You should move. Staying here makes it worse.
What was in that room?
It's gone.
Stop saying that like it answers anything.
There were too many signals tied to it. Enough.
The whispers begin again, low and creeping in.
You lost it. They took it. You didn't stop them.
No, just be quiet.
Ignore them.
I can't.
The caretaker stepped forward from the shadows.
Distress increasing. Residual activity detected. Recommend further removal.
No, no more.
Threat persists.
It's not a threat.
Pain response elevated. Conclusion unchanged.
That's not how this works.
That is exactly how this works.
You don't get to decide what matters.
Importance is irrelevant.
It's not irrelevant to me.
If it destabilizes you, it endangers everything.
Everything or you.
Both.
So you rather I forget.
I ready to function.
At what cost?
He mattered. You're losing him. You're losing yourself.
There was someone.
Incorrect.
No, I don't remember his face, but I know he mattered.
Emotional residue. Recommend removal.
Don't touch that.
The caretakers paused, calculating.
Monitoring.
You're holding on to it. It won't last.
It has to.
The hallway flickers. For a brief second, a thin, unstable passage appears where the door once was.
Wait, there. Do you see that?
A connection is failing.
Don't go near it.
Why?
Because if you follow it, you might not come back.
Eleanor stares at the flickering passage. The whispers rise again, pulling in opposite directions.
Go. Don't go. Remember. Stay safe.
Eleanor takes a small step forward. Blackout. Lights rise abruptly. The hallway is unstable, walls shifting, the air pulsing like something alive under strain. The flickering passage where the door once stood glows faintly, threatening to disappear. Eleanor stands inches from it.
If I go in there, I might lose everything.
If you don't, you'll remain intact.
Intact isn't the same as whole.
The whispers swell, louder than ever, encircling her.
You forgot him. You let it happen. Don't go. Go.
The caretaker stepped forward in unison.
Critical instability. Source identified. Immediate removal required.
No.
Resistance detected. Escalating response. Override.
Stop.
Everything freezes for a split second. The watchers exchange a look.
If you follow that memory, it could overwhelm you or erase you.
And if I let you erase it?
Then nothing will hurt because nothing will remain.
Eleanor turns toward the house.
You said you were protecting me.
I am.
Then why does it feel like I'm disappearing?
Because what you are holding onto is dangerous.
Or important?
Important. He mattered. You mattered.
The passage brightens slightly.
Signal strengthening. Containment failing. Final intervention.
The caretakers move closer.
No more. You don't get to decide that pain equals danger.
Pain response indicates threat.
Not always. Sometimes it means something is worth keeping.
The hallway shudders violently.
If you integrate it, you risk destabilizing everything.
Then maybe everything needs to change.
She steps forward into the flickering passage. Light floods the stage. Fragmented images, sounds, a presence just out of reach.
I remember.
Eleanor falters but doesn't step back.
Don't run. Hold it. You can survive it.
System overload. Collapse imminent. Abort.
No, you don't destroy every cell just because something went wrong. You learn from it.
Silence. Sharp, sudden. The chaos pauses as if everything is listening.
Memory. Adaptation.
Eleanor steadies herself, breathing through the pain.
I don't need to forget to survive. I just need to carry it.
Light shifts, from violent to steady. The caretakers stop moving.
Reassessing. Threat level decreasing. Reclassification. Non-hostile.
The hallway stabilizes. Not perfect, but no longer collapsing.
I was trying to keep you safe.
I know. But you were fighting the wrong thing.
Then teach me.
Okay?
The whispers return, soft now, almost comforting.
Remember. Adapt. Stay.
Eleanor looks at the space where the door once was. It's no longer broken, just open.
It still hurts.
Yes.
That's okay.
The watchers remain, quieter. The caretakers step back, no longer controlling. The hallway holds. Lights begin to dim.
You are still here.
End of play.
I took Sarabasova. I'm sorry, I spelled that wrong. Scene 1. In the dim blue light of the lab, scientists are focused on a secret experiment to find a specific cure using microscope, papers, and tools set up on this table.
This seems to be it. It contains everything that makes a viable cure.
Certainly, the calculations also support it, yet it remains a hypothesis.
I know, and that's why we've been researching it for the past past 8 years.
I apologize for doubting the research, Doc, but we're talking about a permanent fungal implant. Even if it helps the microglia clear the amyloid buildup, how can we be sure they won't damage the neural connections later on? It's important, especially when we're dealing with such a complex condition of memory loss.
You do ask some well-inquisitive questions, Dr. Barrett. I'm impressed. Now, let's stop overthinking and focus on our volunteer.
Yes, Dr. Kendall.
In the observation room, David lies on a hospital bed connected to an ECG machine. Neuroscientists monitor his brain activity from behind a glass partition. Dr. Barrett speaks to David through an intercom.
Hello, David. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling a bit stressed, but eager to return to my normal life, teaching students history. I'm counting on you, Doctor. If only I could put the pieces back together. The memories that are slipping away from me.
We appreciate your trust and promise that you will be cured.
A few hours later, Dr. Barrett is adjusting the sensor.
His vitals are fluctuating, Doc. I think we should pause the infusion and...
Dr. Henry does not look up, typing aggressively.
It's normal for the first time. Don't worry too much. We've already cleared 40% of the amyloid buildup in the brain. We're making progress, Barrett. Don't lose hope.
David is mumbling silently in half sleep, eyes unfocused, staring at the ceiling.
April 1861, Fort Sumter. Where's Charleston?
David, you're doing great. Just stay with us.
I can see the pages. The ink is disappearing. The names are crawling. Please don't let it take the names.
Dr. Barrett's eyes widen as he grips the edge of the table. Of death.
Doc, you need to look at this microglial activity on the left side. It's not doing what we planned.
It's all right. The plaques are disappearing in real time. There's no need to panic.
Dr. Barrett shakes their head anxiously, pointing at a cluster of glial cells on a computer screen.
No, you are missing it. Something is going wrong. The microglial cells seem to be misdirected. Hold on, why is the fungus expanding and branching?
That's impossible. The microglia are supposed to dispose of the fungus once they've cleared out the protein buildup.
The fungus seems to have taken over the immune response. The defense system is basically working for the invader.
David's eyes snap open, head turns slowly towards the glass. With an eerie smile, Dr. Miller trembles, slowly backing away.
The homeostasis is gone.
End of scene 1. Scene 2. A heated argument between the scientists is on. Meanwhile, David is coming back to his somewhat new senses. The cold, faint blue light are subtly on flickering.
This is a disaster. What if the fungal strain is airborne? We are the biohazards now, Handel.
Stop. The amyloid plaques are 100% gone. Gone! I have achieved something in a few hours that the world couldn't in 3 decades.
He isn't cured. Look at the ECOG. Those are not human brainwaves. They're different. I've never seen it before.
It's an adaptation, a symbiotic bridge. The fungus is helping him and it's self-sustaining too.
David is calmly on the edge of the bed, smooth over and composed.
David, can you hear me?
Sure I can, Doctor.
Tell me about the Civil War. Give me a fact.
South Carolina, April 12th, 1861. Uncompromising differences.
Kendall, wait, look at his hands. His fingernails. They're lengthening. That is not human growth.
It's a biological upgrade. Does he look like he's in pain? You're so desperate to be right that you're calling a miracle a flaw.
His voice, he sounds hollow.
He sounds clear. Now, put on your medical gear. We're going in. I need a reflex test and a signature on the documents. This is history, Barrett. Don't be on the wrong side of it.
Shifting inside the lab,
Thank you, Dr. Campbell. And you too, Dr. Barrett.
You see, Barrett, total recovery. Now, stay here and finish the verbal questionnaire. I forgot the documents, the camera, and the main hub. I want to record this big moment.
Wait, Doctor, leave me alone.
Oh, for heaven's sake, he's a history teacher, not a tiger. Talk to him about Lincoln. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Dr. Kirkman closes the door and leaves.
You're shaking, Doctor. Are you cold?
Just tired, David. Let's continue. Do you feel any physical pressure behind your eyes or at the base of your skull?
Feel stretching. It's not painful, just growth.
Backing her shirt away, hand reaching for the intercom.
I'm calling Kendall back.
Suddenly, David opens his mouth to speak, but no words come out. Instead, he starts vomiting tiny creatures that start to crawl at a fast rate, just as they hit the ground. Dr. is screaming and hitting the glass.
Candle! Candle, open the door!
Wait, don't be afraid. Don't run away.
Outside, Dr. Kendall stops. Doesn't move to help yet. Simply reaches out and puts it falling down on the screaming coming from the other side of the glass. Black. End of scene 2. Scene 3. Faint yellow lights are flickering. David stands calmly and unblinking, while Dr. Berry is pinned against the strong, shut lab door inside the room.
Stay back! Come to your senses, David!
Is my clarity of senses scaring you, Doctor? Stay calm, Barry. Keep him talking.
David slowly walks toward Barry with a slight smile.
I'm not dying for a mere promotion.
Barry grabs a heavy wrench from the nearby tray and slams it against the nitrogen valve, injecting his fills the room as thick, white, freezing milk flows.
Barry, what are you?
David falls to his knees, choking, coughing loudly, and clutching his chest.
The subject. I won't let this go down the drain. My years of hard work.
Kendall disengages the lock impulsively, rushing into the freezing fog, pushing Barry aside.
David, the neural breach is freezing. No, I can fix this. David, you need to stay with me.
Barry stands in the hallway, looking through the open door at Kendall's back.
The vitals of flatlining thermal shock triggered. Wait.
Dr. Kendall continues staring at the tablet, eyes widening.
Synaptic activity is. It's doubling? It's impossible. Barrett, what are you doing? Help me get him out.
Good luck with your breakthrough, Doc.
Barry slams the door shut loud enough that it covers the floor, slowly reaching out and turns the info volume down all the way to the
What is wrong with you, Barrett? So, can't be that bad. David, can you hear me?
No response from David is received, and he doesn't move, his eyes barely open.
No, David, stay with me. Come back to your senses, please. I know you're still there, David. Nothing's gone wrong. At least I hope. My head hurts. David! Oh, God, thankfully. Are you feeling okay?
You shouldn't have come here, Doctor.
David remains perfectly still. Then suddenly his body snaps upright and he stands, vomiting more tiny creatures.
You promised to cure me. What's happening to me? Explain to me, Doctor.
David grabs Dr. Kendall by the collar.
No, calm down, David. Everything's fine. You're doing great. Your system is self-regulated. It doesn't need external support to sustain itself anymore.
It's your turn.
David stands back while the creatures crawl up to Kendall.
Wait, what is this? David, stop them. I'm your doctor. David, stop.
The creatures reach Kendall's boots, beginning to climb and bend into his skin. Kendall stares at his own hand, watching fury as the first remove moves under his flesh.
Get them off of me! Barrett! Open the door! Ah!
I'm afraid you're just making more of me, Doctor.
Dr. Berry watches them through the glass. She picks up the drop tablet and types.
Incredible.
End of letter.
Today's the day. I'm going to present and hopefully win the scholarship. Here we go. Always presentation and preparation. I can do it. Just relax and breathe.
Lights dim on the audience as the stage brightens.
Be brave. It is the day. Oh my God. I can hear my heart beating.
Is everyone ready? SNS is in the commanding room and monitoring and deploying everyone's movements. He's serious, sharp, authoritative when he feels everything is under control.
Hey, ready? Now open the door.
The doors represent the fight or flight response. The cytokine are messengers. They bounce to the doorways to deliver the message.
Open air.
SNS is not satisfied with the half-open door.
Hey, I say get the door open, will you?
Wider space.
SNS waves their hand toward the aisles. The aisles serve as blood vessels.
Hey there, clear the aisles. Make sure nothing is blocked.
Cytokine Everything glides back and forth between aisles.
Reinforce. More.
SMS turns the air conditioning. It serves as a heart pumping oxygen for the audience.
You must work fast and make more oxygen. There are too many people in the room. You must make sure they all get enough.
Second is scouting for help that she can find.
Oxygen. More.
SNS turns to the lights in the audience. Lights represent vision.
How's your vision? How's it in the corners, side vision? Is everything good?
Psychic is bouncing around between the commanding room and every corner of the auditorium searching for possible help.
Eyes. Back up. Corners.
We watch SNS checking and confirming again and again to make sure everything is going well and everyone is in position.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Lynn, and I'm here to present the most heated topic of these days. How will AI change the structure of society?
Jin is presenting. She's a bit nervous at the beginning, but soon she's poised in her delivery and speaks confidently, supported by her coordinating body language. Blackout. Scene 2. After the prepared part, the unsettling feeling creeps in. Jin starts to feel her mouth drying, heart pumping fast, hands cold. She knows what's next awaiting. It's an improvised Q&A session which the major part of her scholarship depends on.
Can I run away from this? I hate it. I need more time. But
The auditorium suddenly becomes deadly quiet. The flashlight above the doors turns bright red.
Hold on. Something's off. I react fast. Won't wait to decide if it's real.
I'm prepared. No one's alive. I have to do something. Otherwise.
Oh God. What is this?
SNS's face turns red and he starts sweating heavily.
Take down the doors. More space. Wait. Yeah, more space.
Down. Door down. Doors.
Now this is a Q&A session. Please feel free to ask your questions.
All lights on. No blink spot. Hold on. Yeah.
Brighter.
All lights in the audience and stage are on, so bright that it makes it hard to recognize each other.
Ah, my eyes. You're hurting me.
Miles, get rid of the seats. Run, you're exposed.
Run. Back up.
Why have you chosen this topic? Do you genuinely believe AI could enrich our lives instead of leading to destruction?
Yes, I do. I believe AI is the age of humans next to civilization.
More oxygen. Pumping harder. Oxygen. Something's about to break.
Doorways become big holes. Aisles have already more space than needed. Lights are too bright to open eyes. Oxygen is too much that makes some people feel a bit oxygen drunk.
Escalating the defense code. Red.
On what ground do you base your belief? Are you qualified to say so? Do you have enough evidence to prove it?
I am, because?
Danger. Back up.
Run. Wait.
Sudkin knows it's out of control, but is repeatedly calling for help, as they are programmed to respond.
More weapons. More.
SNS has gone too far, but this is the only way they know and act upon.
Holes in the wall. Bigger. Run. Hold on. Right?
Holes. More backups.
The audience are flying around, causing damage to the doorways and walls.
Ow. Hey, I'm bleeding. Hey, I got hit.
Is this personal? Did I do something wrong? Does the attack on me? Oh God, what am I supposed to do? I can't think. I can't breathe. Wait, where am I? Where am I?
No aisles. No seats. More space. Left. Brighter. Oxygen more. Now.
Stop, please. We're going blind. Please stop.
Every part is pushed past its limit. The system is tearing itself apart from the inside. Many seats, doors, and walls are destroyed. Air conditioning is overloaded with clunking.
Alarm. Call 911. Attack. Where am I?
Dying. Call. No one. Call. Soldiers, weapons, lights, attacking.
Blackout. Scene 3. Jin stands on the stage, her face pale and limbs numb. Her mind is racing. Too much thought going on that blocked from hearing any voice from the judge panel.
Why can't I hear any of them? Why am I dead? Why can't I feel my body?
Suddenly the lights dim. Everything freezes. The space is pitch black. Only breathing is heard. Appraisal arrives. They've been watching.
Jin, are you okay? Come to me. Come. What? Who are you?
It's okay, I'm your friend. We've met before. How are you doing?
asking about how you feel. Feel for the question. And provide the answer just like you prepared.
Yeah, you're right. I was trapped in my imagination.
Wait, where is attacking?
Yeah, who are we? Fighting?
I don't know, it was my hunch.
What? Hunch?
Yes, Jin, you are prepared. Just do your job. They understand you. Focus on the question.
Yeah, okay.
Will it be worse than quitting?
No, of course not. At least I'm not quitting.
I was wrong. My hunch is not always right.
No more backups?
I'm thinking, reassessing.
Yes, if I let my fear get me this time, it will be next time. So, I must take control. Yes, okay. So, pardon me, Professor. Could you please ask the question again?
What I mean is, what makes you so confident and positive toward AI? Have you learned its potential risks? And do we know how to contain these risks?
Thank you, Professor. The results and analysis are from these distinguished resources, including pros and cons. I hope one day that I can give you my own opinion.
Jin feels her muscles relaxing. A faint smile flickers at the corners of her lips. Her breath is slowing down.
Do you think colleges should invite AI technology as part of a teaching tool?
Hunch is coming again. Wait, feels familiar.
Do we need backups? Backup. I'll call them.
Okay, it may just be another hunch. I'll get used to it.
Yeah, that's right. I like your hunch this time.
As a college student, I like the idea of incorporating AI into learning. It makes study easier and enjoyable. However, there must be a boundary.
Jin answers questions with confidence, though still feeling a bit nervous, but containing it. She marks this experience with a firm smile. End of play.
The summer I turned 21, by Valentine Carlo Piano. Prologue. As the audience fills in, there is a countdown on stage. The countdown doesn't move, not yet. And as an insert that says May, Elizabeth enters and sits alone on stage. A single light beams on her. Maybe she's putting on her scrubs as she speaks to the audience.
The summer I turned 21, I was working in an HIV and AIDS-focused treatment center in the South, a place that never received the memo that the crisis is over. Thousands still suffer from the virus each year. We provided information about prevention, free STD testing, and the organization of treatment plans and programs. Here in the South, it's hard to find anyone who knows proper safe sex measures. The schools don't teach about the risks, and hardly anyone takes them seriously. And this job was great. It was helping people, which is all I wanted when I went to school, but every day it felt like hard conversation after hard conversation and people never listening. Sometimes I'd leave the clinic and just sit in my car and stare at the sky and I think, I need a drink.
Scene 1. The lights come up further to reveal a gay bar. A young, non-binary individual sits at the bar drinking wine. Hudson. And are watching the performance. Maybe they got up and dance along. We hear ambient clear music, something like Rain On by Lady Gaga featuring Ariana Grande. A drag show is happening off stage beyond what the audience can see. Elizabeth runs in, she's still wearing her scrubs. Carol lets you convert people in the jar. She has a drink with her, which is successful.
I know, I'm late, you don't have to remind me.
I said nothing.
It's just, there's this patient who is driving me insane. They don't do anything we suggest, they stop taking recommended medication. They late to the call, You're right, I'm sorry, I need a drink. Sorry, I need a drink.
Hey, it's fine. Really, I mean it. You're off saving the world or whatever. Just remember the bad little spirits you used to drink when you're in a little peace tries. And you got them, absolutely. So don't fight.
Shut your ear in front of them and they do.
Woo! So, let me tell you about this idea.
Oh God, which one is the scary one or the one that looks like a girl?
Well, I was referring to the one that's scary, but reminding us of the story of the early one too. So, anyway, you have that like a weird vibe to you, right? Yeah, turns out he has like 6 other bitches on his arm. Listen, I'm all for, but truly some men will outward you ways you never see coming. So, I'm done with it now. I actually find love up here. I'm just some guys with side things.
Yeah, there's someone serious.
And someone who doesn't have warts on his dick!
Jesus, Hudson, I understand you're drunk, but the whole bar doesn't need to know about your scary look of dick warts.
The whole time has probably seen my scary look of dick warts.
Well, I hope you made him wrap that thing up.
But that's why I'm asking him or any other man or woman. Second I see a wart, I'm out. I know that's fucking right.
Yes, but what about the diseases or viruses you can't necessarily see? I'm serious, Hudson, you have to be careful out there.
All right, enough about your boring job. He's a drinking buddy, and a doctor, okay?
I'm a nurse.
And I'm too drunk to know the difference. But seriously, stop acting like hookups are gonna kill me. I'm a big kid. I handle myself.
Elizabeth nods. They both take another shot and turn to watch the show. Elizabeth looks concerned because she keeps her thoughts to herself. Lights go down in the bar, but stay on Elizabeth. She walks over to Dr. White, who appears on the other side of the stage. Scene 2, the clinic. Dr. White enters. They're holding a clipboard. Elizabeth turns to the audience.
Staying out late drinking when I had work at 7 a.m. may not have been the smartest idea, but it did become kind of a routine for me.
She checks her watch and then hurriedly approaches Dr. White.
I'm sorry, I'm late, doctor, but I'm here now.
And hungover, no doubt.
Oh.
Save it. My partner saw you at the bar last night. There's Tylenol in the cupboard if you need it. Now, focus up. We have a lot to do today.
What's on the docket?
Okay, so we have patient Brown. They'll be in for a basic check-in later this afternoon. We called their diagnosis early, acute HIV infection, and we were able to get them on an antiretroviral therapy treatment program. Should be a very quick checkup, asking how they're feeling, how things are going, etc. Make sure they're staying on top of their medication, though Brown is usually great with that. So, through the medication that we're providing, they're on track to maintaining an undetectable HIV status, which is ideal, as they'd like to have children and intend on breastfeeding.
That's nice to hear. Finally, someone who takes this seriously.
I agree. I'm very happy for them. It's just very nice to be reminded that what we do here matters.
They smile, but that quickly fades as they flip to another page on the clipboard.
On the split side, I'm also going to need you to fill out some paperwork for patient Richards.
God, what now?
He's being transferred to end-of-life care.
Whoa, what?
I usually try to hold off as long as possible, but I'm diagnosing him officially now. So change the status in our files from chronic HIV infection to AIDS with a severe development of influenza A.
I had no idea it was getting that bad. Well, what happened?
Well, it was just a normal case of the flu, but due to the damage sustained to his immune system, he just isn't recovering. It's been getting worse throughout the year, and now, well, let's just say his lungs are in very bad shape.
Oh, wow.
I understand your frustration with this patient, nurse. God knows I'm frustrated too.
I just don't understand. What more could we possibly do for someone who refuses all of our options?
Well, there's the issue of finding a place to stay and monitored care. I trust you to take care of the patient file and work with reception to find an affordable location.
Well, wait, they're paying out of pocket?
His family is. Unfortunately, all the closest options for hospice are out of network. They're gonna have to pay in order to keep him nearby unless they want to drive 5 hours to visit Richards as he's dying.
What a damn shame. This was all preventable. I mean, you said it. Patient Brown is almost at the point of having a virus so quietly, they wanted to be able to pass it to people. I mean, we've been working with patient Richards for years. If it wasn't for him quitting treatment when he needed it most, what makes someone do something so stupid?
Well, for a long time, he didn't even know he was HIV positive. He first developed the virus at 21, and by the time he started treatment at 25, it was already in an aggressive form. And then he turned 26, and he wasn't on his parents' insurance anymore, and he just couldn't afford the care on his own.
And let me guess, his parents were too ashamed of their son having the gay disease, so they refused to help him pay.
Bingo. They figured he was dead anyways, that he asked for it.
They could have helped him. No, they could have saved him. It's so stupid.
Even still, I haven't seen a case of HIV progress to a case of AIDS this quickly in a very long time. It's such a vicious disease. To think, only 4 years.
Only 4 years.
Dr. White turns away and leaves the stage. Elizabeth turns to the audience. Scene 3. As Elizabeth talks in the following monologue, she walks over to the countdown and changes the month from May to June to July. She does so mindlessly at first, and then it seems the months just fly from her. She's too distracted, rushed, preoccupied to notice the time.
That summer, I had stopped going out for drinks as often. Pride Month had us swamped in the clinic, providing tests, explaining options, telling people information that they had never heard before, information that for most came way later than they needed it. It started to feel like a script. I started to feel like a robot. What's PrEP? Oh, well, that's pre-exposure prophylaxis, a medication you can take prior to HIV infection if you're in an at-risk group. To prevent your safety and prevent your development of the virus. Well, what's our treatment? Oh, well, thank you for asking. Yeah, that's antiretroviral therapy treatment, a combination or series of medications that we use in order to treat HIV post-development. Or even, what does HIV even mean? How does no one know that? Anyways, whatever. One Friday, I just wanted a break. So I went to my favorite bar, hoping to find my best friend there.
The bar appears on stage. Elizabeth shows up, but Hudson is nowhere to be found. She pulls on her phone and calls them.
Hey, you coming to Mary's tonight?
Well, I was there an hour ago, but since you were nowhere to be found, I became preoccupied. But I swear, Lizzie, this is my person. I think he's the one.
Oh my god, you whore. What's his name?
I can't quite recall. Anyway, I gotta run. He's in the bathroom, but after that, it's showtime.
Oh my god. Okay, well, have fun. Stay safe.
I'll do what I gotta do. See you at our wedding.
Elizabeth sits at the bar, thinking nothing of the conversation. She walks over to the countdown again, changes the months. July to August to September to October to November. As the months fly, she becomes more and more hesitant to turn the pages. Like she doesn't want to. She turns to the audience.
I realized I hadn't seen Hudson since June. When I finally saw them, I can't say it was in the one place I least expected, but it was in the one place I hoped I never would.
No way, you work at this AIDS clinic?
Hudson, this is the only AIDS clinic within 100 miles of us.
I don't know how far you commute to work.
Where have you been? I haven't seen you in forever.
Where have I been? Where have you been?
I know, work has been crazy. Sorry, you're a patient. I need to get some basic information.
Elizabeth, do I have it? What? You and I both know what I'm here for. Listen, this guy I imagine told me to get tested before we did anything. They won't have sex with me until they know I'm clear. I figure I'm fine. I mean, I'm usually pretty safe. I was worried till y'all refused to tell me the results on the phone, so that's what I'm here for. Do I have it?
The doctor will be in shortly to...
Cut the crap, Elizabeth. I would so much rather hear this from a friend. I'm fine, right? Just make me stop worrying and tell me I'm fine.
Is everything okay in here? My apologies, Elizabeth. I didn't realize we had a conflict of interest. I heard from our other nurse. She can come in to take over if you'd like.
It's okay, doctor. Conflict of interest. Well, I can't get my friend to tell me if I have AIDS or not.
Well, you don't have AIDS. I'm sorry. This is usually not how we do things around here. Hudson, if you'd like Elizabeth to stay in the room with you as you hear your results, that's fine. Never had to do this for someone we have a personal connection to before.
Hudson, you are HIV positive.
Which means, what, I'm gonna die?
No, not necessarily. There's treatment options, ways we can keep your HIV so quiet that it's barely even noticeable. There's things we can do still to...
Yes, it's not like the 80s anymore, kid. We have ways to prevent HIV from developing into AIDS, ways we can keep you not just alive, but thriving.
With what money? You know how much I have to pay just to get here? I can't afford any options.
We have payment plans and we work with most insurances.
I don't have insurance. I can barely hold down my job, I didn't go to college. Is my whole life now just gonna be working so I can afford to live? No, I'm not doing that.
They get up and begin to leave.
Hudson, wait, please, just try to calm down. We can figure something out.
I don't want to figure something out. You just gave me a death sentence. And I'm not gonna waste any more time than I have to in the hospital bed.
Hudson storms out. Dr. White and Elizabeth are shell-shocked. They look at each other and don't know what to say. Lights go down on them as Dr. White leaves. Lights stay focused when the countdown begins ticking. Elizabeth goes back to the month that's currently says November. She flips it, but it stays on November. She flips it again and again. 4 times total. 4 years. 4 years. End of play.
Now for Aiding Valerity's The Three Musketeers. Scene 1. The scene starts on a beautiful spring day, with flowers blooming and trees full of leaves. Down the street comes our main character, and the little companions in their immune system.
God, spring is so beautiful. Words cannot describe its beauty. But I hate these allergies. Oh, they're the worst.
As they say that, the scene focuses on three musketeers of the allergic reactions. Enter Iggy, an IgE antibody, and Geo, an IgG antibody.
Oh no, how could this be happening? It's springtime. How will we ever survive this time? I can't believe it's come. Now we're on overdrive. We can't let the allergens take us over.
Iggy, you can't be so naive and worrisome all the time, can you? It's been years and spring never fails. You always make my job harder and continuously wail about the end of our time.
Iggy can't believe what Geo has spouted out of their mouth and bursts out hysterically while pacing back and forth.
Are you kidding me? If it weren't for me, we'd be in shambles. I keep the allergens from binding to our pools. I keep all the balance.
God, this time of year never fails.
As the nervous Iggy continues the spree of controlling the entrance of allergens and binding to them, our MC is feeling the effects.
Oh God, I can't stand to be outside. I hate this curse that comes every single year. Being outside is such a burden.
The light focuses back on the immune system characters, and the new characters introduced. Holland,
I'm too tired for this. All you have to stop me from endlessly destroying us. We're doing more harm than good, I say.
I don't understand. When our host goes outside, I put in all the effort to stop these allergens from entering our system and wreaking havoc. I can't let them roam free. There's just too many problems, so much that could go wrong. It's just...
I'm sorry to intrude, but
There it is! Stop it! Don't do it, please. I've already been working overtime to stop your reactions from causing too much damage. You cannot bind to the allergen just to let them through.
Iggy runs toward Pollen in an attempt to bind. Geo goes in front of Iggy and stopping the binding.
Iggy, please. It's been a misunderstanding from the beginning. Just let me pass. If you bind to me, it'll make things worse.
Pollen stands timidly between Geo and Iggy, allowing Geo to handle the situation, trying to prevent conflict.
But I know what you'll do. I have to stop you. You're...
You just caused me problems. My antibodies are always working so much because you mindlessly attach and get rid of every single allergen or pathogen you run into. It's not helping.
Tension builds between Iggy and Geo, as Geo finally has had enough of Iggy's mindless attacks on Pollen's allergens. Scene 2. Continuing the predicament from Scene 1, Geo has had enough of Iggy's anxiety. As the two dispute, the main character is having a rough time as well.
Oh God, I can't continue to do this. There's gotta be a way I can desensitize my immune response to this pollen. I know just the thing. Allergen immunotherapy. I've done some research and I think allergy shots may be my way out of this suffering.
Cut back to Iggy, Geo, and Pollen.
My antibodies are the only reason why you haven't driven the host to madness. I spent all day suppressing your IgE-driven responses, all for nothing.
I do so to protect us. Allergens can't be in our system. It wrecks us entirely.
I don't do anything to you guys. I just need to enter the system and leave.
You're lying! Every time you enter the system, my antibodies target you. There has to be a reason for that. And the reason is that you shouldn't be here.
Please, let me prove it. I can explain.
Iggy, just let Pollen explain. Maybe you'll have a change of mind. We're all tired.
There isn't any time to explain. There never will be. I've got to do what I'm programmed to do.
IgE antibodies continue to bind to the allergens, creating more allergic responses.
Hopefully the allergy shots suppress my allergic reactions. For some reason it's just gotten worse and worse. It's almost as if there's some conflict between my body and the allergens that's taking over.
The main character searches for tissues as mucus runs down their nose, quickly with enough speed to make them react hastily.
Oh, this is great, not having tissues. Maybe this AIT isn't working. I can't tell yet.
Unbeknownst to the MC, there is conflict on the inside, contributing to the discomfort and annoyance of their symptoms.
Iggy, you've done enough. Our host is worsening, and the effects of your naive and anxious findings are finally having a serious effect on not just us, but the entire immune system.
Actually, I haven't done enough.
No, there's nothing to stop.
I'm done. Don't waste your breath. You're tired. No.
Iggy walks away.
All the allergens that pass by are continuously targeted without fail, and it's starting to cause problems. We need to find a way to talk Iggy out of continuing this.
I wish we could, but during these seasons I barely have a say. I contribute, but without any external help, my numbers aren't as high as Iggy's. We need some intervention.
After about a week of the same predicament, it seems that all hope was gone. Continuous sneezing, runny noses, and itchy eyes, but the main character has finally gone through AIT treatment. Enter Mark.
Now I've had AIT treatment for a little while, I should start to feel better. Allergies have really affected me negatively. Going outside is a burden, blowing my nose is a chore, and sneezing is my regular. I hope this works.
MC rubs their eyes and they turn a light red, visibly concerning Mark.
How you holding up there? Me and the boys are trying to go out soon. You down to go?
Oh, well, damn, I'm not doing too well. I'd love to go, but I haven't been able to really do much since I'm a little under the weather.
Take it out you go or something. It can't be that bad.
Trust me, it's that bad.
I think it could be worse. Let's get something to shout out before we go. Yeah?
I didn't agree to go, but whatever.
Cut back to Iggy, thinking to themselves.
I've been feeling different lately. The body feels attacked, under stress and continuously fighting. Maybe I am doing something wrong. No, it can't be. I think this is all right. I've been doing everything I need to do. Geo and Pollen have compelled me for a little, but I worry too much for the safety of our immune system. Maybe I do have to listen. The disturbance in our bodies getting to me.
Geo and Pollen have halted their pursuit to persuade Iggy, but now Iggy consults them first.
I'm fed up with this, Colin. We need to get this over with soon. Not too long from now, the allergies will get severe and the host will undoubtedly feel the effects.
I'm not sure how to do so. Iggy has been too complacent and unwilling to try and resolve this. Their antibodies are mistaking me for a threat. That signal is what keeps Iggy from negotiating and taking the time to listen. I simply can't do much. This confrontation is just too much for me to handle alone.
I think we can.
I'm sorry to intrude, but I would like to speak again.
Just for it to amount to nothing?
No. I have genuine concern and will comply.
Oh?
Both Geo and Pollen feel the tension in the room, wondering what Iggy can say and if it can be the potential end to this ordeal. MC is walking outside beneath the trees with fruitful leaves and blooming flowers.
I'm still feeling a lot of pressure.
Mark watches as MC rubs their eyes and sneezes throughout the day.
Wow, you look pretty bad. I'm sure it's your allergies, right?
Yeah, you know I've always had pretty severe pollen allergies, but I can't help myself from going outside.
I don't blame you. The weather is beautiful and being outside all, it ain't really it.
Exactly why I choose to just endure these damn allergies. Oh God, oh I spoke too soon.
Yeah, you definitely need some medication or something. During this time of year, you're like a completely different person. It sucks.
I know. Recently I started taking AIT shots. It's only been 3 weeks, but apparently after a month or two the symptoms should become mild.
That's pretty cool. I've never heard of that. You know how it works?
I'm not too sure myself, but to put it in a nutshell, there's some antibody that attacks your immune system.
Why does it do that?
I don't know, you mind letting me finish?
Right, my bad.
Anyway, the antibody attacks allergens like pollen when it enters your system. And yeah, pretty much there's another antibody that blocks a bad antibody from attacking the allergen.
So pretty much, one antibody is bad, one is good. The good one stops the bad from starting an allergic reaction.
By producing more of the good antibody, yeah. I'm not too educated on this, but that was a rough summary.
Well, hopefully that kicks in soon because you're in rough shape. Here, after a napkin.
Yeah, thanks. I could have used this 5 minutes ago, but you know, I wonder what's going on in my system right now.
As MC continues the struggle with allergies, AIT is finally starting to take effect.
Iggy, we can't deal with you right now. I'm tired of this.
What are you tired of? I'm the one doing all the work.
Work? There is no work.
What are you talking
No,
about?
you need to listen. I've been up day and night working with the rest of my antibodies to block your stupid cells from binding with allergen.
Look, I don't want to make things worse.
No, you're part of the problem now too. Iggy, look, you can't keep being so naive and blind. Blind to what? I'm trying to go to you and resolve, but you won't listen. I've listened for too long. You never took time to actually understand.
There isn't anything to understand.
I understand you're unstable and unable to think clearly. You start the problem. Have you ever wondered why now of all time the host is at their lowest?
I never really thought about that, actually.
Because you don't think at all. It's pollen season, and pollen is an allergen. Allergen you always attack.
It is true, I never come with bad intentions.
But you just keep binding and attacking and being senseless.
Iggy takes a moment to think, briefly, but for once, very calculated and thoughtful.
I can't believe I'm being put on the spot like has been a lot more restless than before and unusually angry. Maybe I do need to think. I can't argue with you anymore.
Of course, because you can't, because you have accountability and you never will.
Geo feels a sensation never felt before. Energy, more than before, and Iggy is losing their power.
Guys, I really can't help it anymore. I've got something to say. I've been characterized as a bad guy in the eyes of Iggy and nearly every host out there. I come once every year during the spring. Spring should be full of life and prosperity. But for some reason, I always make it difficult for people. Why is that?
It's not you, Pollen. Well, kind of is. But it's the reactions to you caused by IgE.
Makes sense. Every year at this time, allergies would come and go. We get weaker, I work spontaneously, Geo works tirelessly. It can't be. I know now. There isn't any easy way to say this. But I think I really am the problem.
That's not nearly enough Iggy, and you know that.
I know. There's nothing that will stop me from protecting this immune system as vigorously as I do. But I realize now with this, I've done too much.
I'm sorry, it's not your fault.
No, Colin! It is. I've seen your behavior. You would come in here with intent of malice or harm. You're misunderstood. And I didn't take the effort to understand.
Wow, this is crazy. You're actually offended or something.
No need to spoil the moment.
Absolutely correct.
Anyways, I see now that I've been attacking you mindlessly, Colin, and I'd like to apologize.
Iggy, though sincere, cannot stop attacking allergens as they were hardwired to do so by the greater will of the immune system.
I'll try and stop this as hard as it may be.
You know, I really appreciate that, Iggy. You've actually grown a bit.
Yes, I have.
I appreciate that as well, but the fault isn't all yours, though. I can't help but enter the system.
Clearly, but, you know, if someone had realized earlier, maybe we could have avoided this drama.
Maybe.
AIT treatment continues after some time.
You know, after some time, I don't feel as bad.
Yeah, it has reached 4 weeks, so you should have started feeling better, I hope.
Yeah, I still have to sneeze all the time, but my eyes aren't really itchy, and my nose isn't that runny, and my sleep quality has also improved.
But look at that. It's somewhat better.
Yeah, maybe it won't fully go away, but I'd much rather prefer this.
Well, yeah, anything does beats how it was before.
Oh, of course. I can barely breathe at times, and my eyes are always so itchy, I barely itch them now.
That's an understatement. You look terrible for it. I can visually see the difference, though.
Thanks. Small changes can have big effects, I guess. AIT is something, huh?
Even with treatment, MC's allergies persist, but on the lower scale, it drastically improves the daily life of the MC. A change, though small, is still a change, and change is for the best. End of play. Industrial City of You by Tom Abigail. Scene 1. Setting, a pancreas factory. A relic of the Industrial Revolution. A steel industry-style building. Outside of the building is a loud, angry sugar mob, always raging to get inside. Inside the factory are beta cells who work 24/7 to produce insulin keys used to regulate the factory functions. The keys go through big iron gates in the background. Beta workers are at work to forge gold-colored insulin keys.
The pressure's increasing. If we don't increase these keys faster, the mob will probably start tearing the wall down.
I see that I'm working as best as I can. If these gates don't hold on, we're all dead.
Officer HLA arrives, overseeing the factory. They scan IDs on the beta workers.
Good.
Are these checks even necessary? We've been working here for a long time.
I've been doing this for 45 years with no issues. I've seen the worst of the worst. Now, let me do my job.
Okay, you got it.
Beta 1 continues forging keys with a hammer. HLA is making a second round of checks, but drops the tablet mid-scan. They squint and tap the screen to check it, but it starts flashing red.
That can't be right. No. Shut it down!
What do you mean, shut the factory down? We literally help power the city? If we shut the factory down, the sugar mob will tear down the walls!
You tell me how to do my job. I've been working to protect this city for over 45 years without My scanner flagged you as a threat, and so be it. The pancreas factory has been compromised. Send units immediately to neutralize the threat.
Commander CD8 rushes in, ready to fight.
Officer HLA, identify the threats. They, all of them. My scanner makes no mistakes. All of them are threats.
Requesting more units to the pancreas factory. CD8 starts killing the suspects with weapons as the T-killer cell unit of soldiers arrives to assist.
Target's locked. Initiating sweep of the factory floor. Clear them out. The whole city is in danger.
Blackout. Scene 2. The factory is in chaos. The floor is a wreck. Beta 2 is down. CD8 has cornered Beta 1 against a steel wall.
This is wrong!
I'm just doing my job. Commander CD8 realizes that they're out of bullets. As they lunge forward, Beta 1 throws an iron rod at Commander CD8 and manages to escape. CD8 watches Beta disappear and chooses not to pursue.
Whatever, we got a schedule to attend to.
Time shifts to a month later. We're in the pancreas factory again. It appears abandoned. No Beta workers are present. They were replaced by a clunky machine spitting synthetic, blue-colored insulin keys. Offshore agents struggle with the machine's inefficiency. The keys often fail and require remaking.
Oh, this is bad. The gate doesn't even recognize these keys half the time. And I overheard the mayor talking about how expensive this new stuff is.
We see Officer HLA in the distance, complaining to the external factory owner about producing synthetic insulin.
The machine is not as efficient. Half the batch is being rejected by the gate.
Sir, the gates are still adjusting to the new keys. Just give it time. Everything should go back to the way it should be.
Okay, I guess so. That's all we got.
On the factory floor, Beta 1 and the workers sneak back in and pick up some of the old forging tools and begin to forge original keys using their skill set. Beta 1 inserts a key.
Yes, it still fits.
Beta 1 instructs the surviving co-workers to start producing again. Officer HLA sees them from a distance, watching the factory start to run smoothly again.
Is that a survivor?
If you let him continue, it could interfere with the new calibration.
Beta 1, if you're still able to forge the original key, please continue. We apologize and would like for things to go back to the way they used to be.
Sir, your scanner flagged them as threats. Allowing them to continue is an admission you made a mistake that put the city of you at risk.
I was just protecting the factory. I couldn't take any chances. Plus, now the military has seized attack.
The scanner does not lie. End this honeymoon not only for the sake of the factory, but the city.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Officer HLA speaks into a radio, instructing Commander CD8 to come attack again and kill off any of the remaining workers. The army rushes in again and kills all the old survivors in sight. All that is left is the machine that produces synthetic insulin.
Targets identified. Killing out the premise once and for all. Don't worry, officer. There are no threats remaining. The city is safe.
Blackout. Scene 3. The only thing that remains in the dark room is a chrome, boxy synthetic machine. Under a single spotlight, it spits out synthetic blue keys that continue to operate the gates. Officer HLA stands, astonished, staring where Beta 1 vanished. He flips a switch, but the factory remains dimly lit.
The factory's gone quiet.
Perimeter is secure. All threats neutralized.
Safe? I think it was probably safe before you even got here.
The scanner said,
I know what the scanner said. I gave the order.
An ear-piercing siren screams. The machine makes a screeching metal-to-metal grinding noise. The gates slam shut. The sugar mob has gone crazy. The machine seizes. Officer HLA stares at the failing machine in disappointment.
It's Jenny, then Commander, go do something.
No need. Just a minor calibration error.
The factory manager goes and adjusts the setting on the panel on the machine. It spits out 5 keys and continues production. The gates start to open and close again.
See, simple fix. The cost of the fuel may raise this month due to global disputes and the gate may wear down, but for now, the gate is opening and closing. That's all that matters.
There aren't the protectors anymore.
sir,
It's just synthetic machines now. It's not as efficient as before. This new setup is also expensive. It's taking a big chunk from the city funds to even run.
Officer HLA walks away into the darkness, head down, clearly feeling guilt and in agony.
Sir, you just did your job. The city is now safe.
Officer HLA looks one last time at the chrome-colored machine, sighs, and walks off into the darkness. A single spotlight hits the chrome machine. The machine screeches and grinds. The sugar mob hammers on the steel gates. End of play.
Microbiotic Kingdom. Scene 1. A kingdom in the land of uncertainty. A seemingly peaceful sunny day. Inside the office is Queen Carmilla. Queen Carmilla sits at her desk, writing letters. She pauses, staring at the page, distracted, as if something feels off. She taps her pen lightly.
Strange. Everything is too calm.
With a loud bang, Lady Dendra slams the door and opens, rushing in, pale and breathless.
Queen Carmilla, something terrible has happened.
She grips the edge of the desk, trying to steady herself.
The reservoir, it's been contaminated with oil.
She begins pacing back and forth.
Catch your breath. Are you alright? Is everyone safe?
For now, yes, but I don't know for how long. The water, it's unsafe.
No. Without water, we won't last.
She grabs a journal and begins flipping through pages quickly.
Maybe we can ration it. Transport water from nearby regions.
It just happened, so no one's been greatly impacted yet, but it's spreading.
And react before it spreads further. The faster we get this sorted out, the less panic there will be.
Shall I contact the others so we can come up with a plan?
Queen Carmilla nods swiftly.
Yes, immediately. And Dendra,
Yes,
keep us contained. We don't need the entire kingdom spiraling.
understood.
Lights fade back to black as Lady Dendra exits. Scene 2. Lady Dendra, Sir Nasir, and Lady Regula stand together, mid-discussion. Queen Carmilla sits slightly apart, thinking. Tension hangs in the room.
How did the oil even get into the reservoir? Systems like that don't just fail overnight. Whoever oversees it should be questioned.
The situation needs to be handled before we start assigning blame. I have a team already working to contain it, but oil is difficult to remove. It clings, it spreads unevenly. It's going to take time.
We don't have time to wait for cleanup. If it reaches the outer districts, people will notice.
We deal with the crisis first. Speculation can later. How will we get another water source for the people? Immediately.
There's something else. My crew reported seeing activity near the reservoir, near the border.
What kind of activity?
King Isaac's men.
Maybe that's what we should do. Reach out to him, ask for aid.
Or maybe he's the reason we need aid in the first place.
You want to work with King Isaac?
He's our closest ally. He won't refuse.
Yes, he's always been so reasonable.
Enough. You know I hate working with that man. His way of doing things is very unpredictable.
That's one way to put it.
Very, to say the least.
But his kingdom has resources, clean reserves. It doesn't hurt to try.
You've never had to negotiate with him directly. He only cares about control, about leverage.
We helped him when his crops failed. Wouldn't he return the favor?
He'll return something. Whether it's a favor is another question.
We need him. If he wants the credit, let him have it.
I said no.
We don't have another option. The clean water we have will last. People will notice shortages. They'll panic.
Perseverance. And when it does, systems fail.
All eyes shift to Queen Carmilla. She tenses.
All right. Send a letter to King Isaac. Request a meeting.
Finally.
Scene 3. Later that day, in King Isaac's office, the atmosphere is calmer but calculated. Queen Carmilla stands. King Isaac sits comfortably, relaxed.
Well, look who finally came to visit. How are you, kid?
You see what's happening. How do you think I feel?
I was just asking.
My reservoirs are usable. I'm running out of time.
So you're here to ask for a favor.
I'm asking for cooperation. The kind that benefits us both.
You consider us partners now?
Do you remember when your crops failed? We helped you.
I remember. I also remember it wasn't free.
Of course you do.
What was that?
Without water, my kingdom will panic. And panic doesn't stay contained.
Always jump to worst case scenarios.
Because they happen. If my people are pushed far enough, they won't just sit and wait. Pressure builds and it spreads.
My borders are secure.
So are my systems. You may not feel the effects now, but instability travels.
So, what do you want?
Access to clean water. Temporarily.
A pause. King Isaac stands, walking toward her.
All right. I'll give you access. What?
He stops in front of her.
Make it known to your people that my kingdom was the one that helped you.
That temptation will collapse.
to scene 3. Scene 4. Late that night, back in Carmela's office, dimly lit with a few candles around. A knock. Sir Nazir appears.
Remember disturbing you so late. My team found something.
What is it?
The spill. It doesn't look like a simple accident. There's no single source.
Queen Carmela stiffens.
What do you mean?
There were multiple weak points in the system, places where the contagion spread more easily.
So it wasn't just one cause.
No. Something may have triggered it, but it spread because the system couldn't contain it.
And Isaac?
His men were nearby, but we found no direct evidence. If anything, he may have taken advantage of the situation.
Queen Carmela slowly leans back into her chair, thinking.
So we looked outward for someone to blame.
When no weakness is always there.
And we don't just fix the reservoir. We fix the system.
That will take time.
Then we start now. Because if we don't restore balance, this won't be the last time.
End of play.
The Limit of Instinct by Ted Sun. Scene 1, The Limit of Instinct. Darkness, a heartbeat. Setting, the battlefield is inside a ruined body-like world. Red lights through cracks in the ground like veins. And the air feels heavy and alive. With something that is not realized today. Scattered across the darkness, a cluster of small curses. The curses look twisted and unstable. Their bodies shift unnaturally with extra limbs, distorted faces, and black smoke leaking from their skin. Weak ones. They're defeated easily. Standing between them and everything else, Toma Karagana, the microphage, first responder.
Already dead. You just don't know it.
Toma fights hand to hand with heavy curse energy strikes.
Next. 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 I've been doing this longer than any of you have existed.
The battlefield goes quiet. Not peacefully, a bad quiet. Toma Karagana notices. He turns slowly. The ground shifts, like something is about to surface. Then, Maldita reopen the right, bigger than the others. Maldita, they keep adjusting, like it's doing calculation. It doesn't rush, it studies.
So you're the one that's been killing all of the curses.
Toma ignores, sending a strong strike to Maldita. For a moment, it seems like it worked. Then Maldita adapts. His body changes instantly. Armor skin spreads over wounds.
Alright. Just need to attack him.
He grabs again. Maldita steps out of the way. Not fast. It just isn't where Toma can reach.
You leave the same opening every time.
Shut up.
Toma strikes again. Maldita adapts. Again.
You keep repeating yourself.
Because it should have worked.
It worked. Past tense.
Toma stops. Then this is new to him.
What the hell are you?
Can't keep up?
Toma charges with everything he has. The battlefield shakes. He engulfs Maldita completely. Silence. He holds it. Maldita breaks out like it was never fully captured. Bigger now, more defined, more adaptive.
You're supposed to be a challenge. Pathetic.
Toma takes one step back. He doesn't mean to. His body did it on its own.
My body stepped back before I could think. It's never happened.
Toma stares. Maldita waits. The heartbeats return. They move faster now. Light fades. Blackening. Scene 2. What instinct doesn't know. The battlefield, the veins on the ground pulse more erratically. Air is heavier. Toma stands alone. Maldita is in the shadow. Now, the second figure of interest. Sarah Arata, the Jesuit cell, bridge between innate and adaptive immune system. Sarah moves sharply and aggressively.
How long has it been there?
Since it appeared.
It's not attacking.
I don't know. I attacked it. Twice. Both times it adapted.
Adapted?
Like every time I hit it, it figured out what I was doing to keep the information.
Sarah turns away from Maldita and looks at Toma directly. They put a small fragment from their coat, a shard of something biological, faintly glowing, an antigen fragment pulled from Maldita. Sarah used flowing strands of light that can warp around enemies or shield allies.
You did break something off. Before it came back together, you gave me a pattern.
I don't need to give anyone a pattern. I need it dead.
Instinct keeps you alive, but it won't save you from something new. And you can't kill it. So we move to the next step.
Silence. Toma looks back at Maldita. Maldita shifts again, unheard.
What do you do with the fragment?
I carry this to the lymph nodes. There will be cells further in the system that can build a response to this curse, but only if they know what they're building against. on the bridge between what you found and what they can do.
While you're gone, we'll kill me.
Most likely. Then you stay. This matters. I can't stay. The fragment doesn't help anything if it stays here with me. If I don't move, none of this matters.
Tony wants to consider for a moment.
So the piece I tore off, that wasn't nothing.
It's everything.
From the shadows, Maldita drifts slightly closer.
You're running out of time. I'm getting better every second.
Go. I need you to hold it here. 50 seconds, maybe less. When something comes back with a curse, it won't be me. It is built exactly for this pathogen. You might not recognize what it is.
I don't need to recognize it. I need to work.
Saren exits, holding the fragment. Tony steps into the space between them and Maldita. Maldita watches Saren go, then looks back at Tony.
You know what you do isn't enough.
Doesn't have to be enough. Just has to be long enough.
He steps forward. Maldita holds his ground. Tony and Maldita face each other, neither moves yet. Scene 3, the signal. The battlefield. The pulse in the ground is louder, uneven. Saren enters fast.
The T cells read the fragment. They're building a response specific to that pathogen's surface. They're coming, but it cannot adapt again before they arrive.
So I'm not attacking.
Every time you attack, you let it adapt. That's the problem. It needs something it can't do.
I don't know how to do something it can't learn from.
Don't attack it.
That's how I fight.
And that's why it keeps winning.
If you hit it, it learns. If you stop, it can't.
Buy us time.
I hate that.
I know. Do it anyway.
From across the stage, Maldita speaks without moving.
You've gone quiet over there. That's different.
Memory cells are forming too. If this works, it won't just end here. The system will remember this curse.
Can we make sure they're actually coming?
Saren exits. Toma walks toward Maldita. No swing, no grab. Trying to reach the space. Giving nowhere to go. The heartbeat rises. The veins flash bright. Maldita's form flickers for the first time since it stabilized. Something is arriving.
What is that? Try adapting to this.
A new presence enters the stage. This is an adaptive response. Maldita turns towards it. For the first time, it doesn't know what it is looking for. Blood cuts the blood. All right, audience. There are two ways to connect. In one version, the signal holds the lights right and remembers, and in the next time something like this happens, the body will be ready. On the other version, Maldita has more time, the signal breaks and the body keeps up, and what starts there doesn't stay. So now, if you want the body to survive, clap. If you want to see what happens if it doesn't, clap. And then again, memory. The battlefield. The pulse at 7. Steady now. Maldita stands at center as the adaptive response surrounds it. Maldita's form begins to dissolve.
No, this can't happen. I don't fear you.
Then you'll die braver than most.
Maldita's form shifts once, twice, rapidly, each time flashing faster than the last.
You turned me into this, and now you're ending it.
We didn't create you. You just try to survive.
A low shift in the environment, the adaptive response tightens. Maldita senses it. Turn. For the first time,
What is this?
Adaptation.
Turn steps into view, but doesn't approach.
Antigen identified. Threat neutralized.
Maldita tries to move his body, giving out mid.
No, this isn't how it works.
Maldita turns like it might run, but every direction is filled with block.
What are you?
I'm not the one who kills you. They are. The adaptive system activates fully.
Maldita's form begins to collapse, not dying peacefully.
Ah, I was supposed to win. Attack!
You ran out of futures!
Maldita tried one last time to know him.
I was supposed to be.
Life fades as the system settles change. Remembering, the heartbeat returns, steady, a body alive, carrying something you'll never forget. Life is slowly.